Amber Hazlett, and I'm here today to talk to you about why you should adopt animals versus buying them from a breeder. From a young age, I was very in love with dogs. There's home videos of me singing about dogs. My parents bought me a dog when I was in kindergarten, and I've been obsessed with them ever since. Growing up though, however, I thought a dog was a dog. It didn't matter where they came from. And I didn't realize how important it is to actually go to a shelter and rescue instead of buying from a breeder. So when I was old enough and on my own, I decided to buy dogs of my very own. So I decided I wanted a dog, and I knew that there were 78 million dogs that were homeless throughout the United States. Of those 78 million, there's 3.3 million in the shelters that need homes. Shelters do have kill shelters as well, and 670,000 dogs are put down every year if they're not adopted. If I was able to, I would adopt all of them, but I can't. I know some people want specific breeds, and you can get specific breeds at shelters. That's important to know. I always wanted a purebred German Shepherd, and I got exactly what I wanted. I rescued a purebred German Shepherd myself. They come in all colors as well. I've seen white ones at the shelter. I've seen the tan and black ones, and I myself have an all black German Shepherd that I rescued. Breeders are not horrible, but they're not the preferred option because there's so much overpopulation as there already is with animals. Breeders are in it mainly for the money. They're not really taking care of the animals as they breed them, such as puppy mills, where the animals are neglected and abused, which is very sad. They end up roaming the streets if they're not adopted from the mills or purchased from the breeders, and they end up in the shelter anyways, so that's why our shelters are so overpopulated. Also, breeders, because they're not taking care of the dogs properly like the trained people in shelters, the dogs are more likely to have aggression issues as well as health issues, so that's another downfall. The reason to adopt is because only 23% of dogs are being adopted right now versus the 34% that are being bought from breeders. So that's causing the dogs to have to be put down. Another reason is that if you adopt a pet, you're saving a life because then they're not being put down. I myself have adopted 2 dogs. My parents have adopted 1. With us adopting, we've gained best friends. We got to choose the age and breed. We're getting just as much love from an adopted animal as we would from a breeded animal, if not more, because they're so thankful that you gave them a second chance and the love that they deserve. You're helping stop the mass breeding facilities, and you're not paying as much because with breeders you're paying for the breed, and at shelters you're just paying to help support the shelters. This is my German Shepherd Luna that I rescued from someone else. She was originally from a breeder. They weren't able to take care of her as much as they would have liked to, so they had to give her up. So I rescued her from them. She's my best friend. This is Lexi. This is my parents' dog. They rescued her from a shelter as well, and she is absolute best friends with their other dog, Rambo. She's a sweetie. And this is my newest puppy, Duke. He is a Pit Bull Lab mix, so I got 2 dogs in one, and he is a little troublemaker, but I couldn't imagine my life without him. So I highly suggest adopting over breeders because you're saving a life, you're stopping the overpopulations of dogs, and you're going to get a companion for life out of it. So, thank you.